Hello everybody! Who we got in the chat today? Welcome to the stream again. I'm back. Who do we have in here? Christopher Hall. Hello. Vodka About It. Hello. Hitman. Hello. Cons. Pikimo. Akshat. Welcome. Link shared on Twitter is broken. Oh well, you found me. You found it eventually. It's probably Twitter that's breaking the links on purpose. Is link shared on Twitter broken? Let me have a look. Yeah, it is. It is broken. Everyone can find it. It's all fine. All good. Nuno, let's see if we have the volatility for some good moves. Yeah, maybe we'll see if we can get some volatility today. Alex D, welcome. Heisenberg, Luis G, Divine Hood. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin. Starting as always with this. So I'm in the long position. One that I've just been scaling into for a while, whilst we've been down at like the value area low and just hanging out down here. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum scaling into that long. We got the move up earlier just after the New York Open, so we saw this happen on during the trading room. And a little bit of a move up. It's just tapped into our value area high of the range. So this is our range value area high, essentially the weak value area high at the moment, because this move down happened very early on in the week. So our weekly value area high, our range value area high, and our anchored VWAP from the top, which is where we tapped into that 1.618 Fibonacci level. So some local resistance to be aware of. What has happened here? Don't know what's happened there. We'll ignore it. And yeah, from a bigger range perspective, so when you actually start to draw this out a little bit further into this whole range, we can see that above this point, if we can get through here, then essentially it's pretty much like a straight line back up to 44k again. I think it's very likely that if we break this level, we're having a full retrace of the move down. So we're going to have the inverse BART pattern playing out, which I do think is probably the most likely scenario here. Now that we have had this break, I do anticipate that it continues to squeeze higher. We've had a similar day on, well, it hasn't actually been a similar day on the NASDAQ and the ES. We've got this reverse correlation right now. So although NASDAQ and the ES have been very, very bullish, both of those have just been pulling back slightly today, just correcting some of the crazy gains that we had yesterday, and very much just going according to, well, what the initial balance and everything would tell you is essentially going to happen, especially here on the NASDAQ, where we had bullish initial balance, move up, bullish initial balance, move up, and then on this occasion today, not quite as bullish, and then we've had this move down to take out the lows of the IB here. If we do correct any further, I'm only really trading the NASDAQ at the moment. The ES isn't really doing very much, and the NASDAQ is very, very close now to its all-time highs. A chance that we could even get it. We've got FOMC. If this is going to be bullish, like, it moved, how much was this move yesterday? There's not much time left in the day, but this is what it did yesterday. And if it does that again from where it is now, you're breaking your new all-time high. So it's not crazy to think that, yeah, we could be seeing new all-time highs on the NASDAQ. It's unlikely today, but maybe this week, maybe tomorrow. If we do continue, every time there's news, it just is a move up. So we'll see what happens, see if that is what enables this break. I think that's probably unlikely that we're going to get this today or this week. I would like to see that move down into that NPOC. that we have from yesterday, down about 16,500. But overall, yeah, still very much bullish on the NASDAQ, still very much bullish on the ES, and kind of bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum again. So I'm a bull, right? I'm sticking to it. I'm continuing to be bullish. What else can we say about where we are now? So again, this is going on to the Woo chart, and you can see once again the the value area high causing some problem for now, but holding this point of control. And as long as we do continue to hold this POC, we can anticipate higher prices to come and take out the, well, basically just correct this whole move down that we had. Yeah, that's it. There's your Bitcoin update. Thank you. Goodbye. No, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about this. I'm gonna drink my vitamin drink. I don't know why I only remember to have my vitamins when I'm doing live stream. I think it's because when I do these evening streams, I've already been like sat at a computer for ages and I'm tired. I'm like, oh man, I need some energy. It smells and sounds too good today. What is smelling good? 23 million ETH in Titanics. Buy and burn 5 million market cap. No idea what you're talking about. Mr. Knight, Mr. Consistent. Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here. Even when the market's not been doing very much, still here. When ETH God candle? Today. It's gonna happen, right? Look. It breaks God candle, yeah? Ethereum's really like kind of interesting. It's a similar place that Bitcoin's at right now. And we're at good support on ETH. I don't get the bearishness. Like, point of control. I mean, of this little range. But this move up, you're back testing what was really quite big resistance previously. Let's send it up here. $2,800, $2,900. Let's go. God candle. It is time. Do it. I believe in Ethereum, and you guys know how bearish I've been on Ethereum for like the whole year. Now I believe it is time for pump on Ethereum. FOMC, yeah, in 18 minutes. I hope. If it's later, then I'm not going to be here. It is in 18 minutes, right? Yeah, it is. Juicy bearish CVD on the Bybit USD chart. Bet it's going to be leading. Yeah, CVD lately has been leading. Or unless like you're talking about the constant, always bearish CVD that we've had for a long time. No, the FOMC is in 18 minutes or 17 minutes now. Stop asking. Stop saying. Look, it's right here. It's right here. I'll show you. Blinding. Sorry. Here. See. FOMC. There. That is the time. There. 7 p.m. UTC. Federal funds rate. We are expecting a rate of 5.5%. And it's probably going to come in at 5.5%. And then we have the press conference, the statement, and everything else afterwards. So that is the data Should we look at our liquidation heat maps as we got the internet on? Open interest, not doing very much. Funding rates, oh my god, look at that. Neutral. Liquidated shorts. Standard. All right. You are correct, sir. I was flooded. Yes. We had to wreck that dude on Finex that put in as many millions into ETH last week. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of buying, wasn't there, on Ethereum, and then we had the drop. But yeah, Ethereum, I'm feeling good about ETH. I'm feeling confident. I'm confident in my plan for this. I do think we see a nice break, at the very least, to recover the move that we've had. I didn't think we'd end up taking the lows, and I think this is what's going to give us more fuel, is that everyone, as in like everyone, not, I don't know, many people were expecting these lows to be taken, and it just had that feel about it that it just wasn't going to happen. We've actually, like, the level that it's been retracing into with the anchored view up and with everything there has been really nice. So yeah, what's this window? Ah, this guy. Yeah, Randall's just posted this. Woo. Oh, but he hasn't been liquidated then. Oh yeah, maybe here. Wait, no, that's short liquidation. I don't know. I don't know. Someone bought a lot. What's the website you can check who bought followers on social media? It's called Social Blade. Social Blade. Why? Who do you think's been buying followers? Should we do that? Delirium, yes. Previous day high has been taken. And yeah, we're just hanging out, just waiting for some kind of move. There we go. So nice confluence around here. I never knew what chart is the annoyingness of the lack of wick on the WooX chart. Slightly frustrating. So I'm going back onto the Bybit charts, but it's just a temporary thing, and keeping it nice and simple. I think you don't like divergences. I've not noticed them playing out of late. It's not something that's been informing my trades. So the time will come when they're useful again. I think when we have a lot more market participants, it's kind of cool. Like, we've got so anyone who uses exocharts, today they've just added Woo onto exocharts, the order flow for it. It's not great. There's not a huge amount of volume there, but I do think it's going to start picking up. And I want to be able to read the order flow on the exchange that I'm trading, ideally. Not that it really makes much difference, but yeah, I've not been noticing much. The thing with divergence is you don't really need to see it to know that it's there. Like, it's painfully obvious what's going on within the market. It's very, very clear right now that if we're butting up into a VWAP, there's going to be a lot of buying going on, and it needs to break to do it. So it's kind of obvious. I would imagine we're seeing bearish CVD within here, probably against these two highs. right? Because it's just, when you've seen it enough times, you kind of know. And it's the same as here. Like, we're at support, and you kind of just know that this will be building those bullish divergences, which it was. I haven't actually checked the CVD right now. Shall we check the CVD? Shall we see if there is bearish divergence anywhere we can find? Let's have a look. Need to load it up. And the thing right now, like, I don't know whether to go onto Binance or Bybit or Woo or look at AgriTrade and look at all sorts of other stuff. Yeah, the spot CVD that's on Twitter, again, like, they've just been selling since forever. Let me bring up my workspace quickly, and we'll have a look on AgriTrade. This is not my workspace. Oh my god, I've lost it. This one? Okay. Oh no, you've not got any divergence locally here. XO. That one? What is that? That's not XO. Why is it not loading? Don't know why this isn't working. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get this to work then. What's going on? Exit charts. Damn. Nah, it's not working. It's blank. Like, I can see everything on my screen, but you guys can't see anything. Is this a problem with the update? If I change workspace. Let's use this one. Seriously, XO have removed the ability to actually use anything. Come on. So this is the latest update. I can see the screen in front of me, and they've obviously firewalled it from being, I don't know. This has happened with XO before. Jeez, why do they just... No XO for today then. I'm gonna kill it. Kill it. Move into Atas. Done. Imagine Woo being the next exchange of clear order flow. Yeah, that would be nice. It would be nice. I would have shown you the order flow on Woo, but it won't let me. No, basically, so with XO charts, because there's certain things, like if you were to, like, this has been something that has always been the case. If you bring up like the settings, or if you do anything like that, it will block that from being shared, so it will black it out. It happens on, like, if we're doing a trading room, if it's like anytime I bring up the settings, it just doesn't appear. It doesn't appear on a share. they've obviously done the same thing, but to the entire application now. I'm sure they'll fix it. It just needs a hot fix. Everyone just start tweeting at Exo, say like, you need to like stop blocking the stuff. How about CVD and TradingView? TradingView CVD is terrible. Yeah, really very inaccurate, or at least it has been. It always used to be terrible. Let's have a look. Why is it correcting every hour? I don't know. Repeats every 60 minutes. Change the settings on here. None. No CVD reset. There we go. How's it looking? It looks completely different to what I'm seeing on it. So, yeah, no. Make this that one there. That's where we want. Okay, what's the time? How long do we have? 4 minutes to go until episode. Oh, what episode? I just read something on my phone. 4 minutes to go until FOMC. All right. What do we think is going to happen? Are we going to pump? Are we going to dump? Are we going to do nothing? We either got to break this VWAP, in which case we're going to get a pretty quick move, I would imagine, up by a few percent, because there's not really anything here to stop it. If it does get through this, we're just going to go up. If we dump, then back to daily open, I think is probably what we got to be looking for. But yeah, for now I'm feeling like we could see a decent move here. Even thinks we're going to do nothing. FOMC is normally quite reliable though. I know like CPI and PPI haven't done much this week, but FOMC, you can usually count on it being pretty good. The problem I've got is that NASDAQ looks like it could be a short here, as does the ES. So everything's just... we'll wait. We'll see what happens. Let's do a little refresh on Forex Factory. 1 minute 55 seconds to go until we see some volatility. Let me bring it up because this will be more exciting. If I can do this in a minute, it takes a while to load. See if we can potentially catch a little trade off of this. Possible, like we did yesterday. From the VWAP. We're at the VWAP though, so we're going to have to look for liquidity. Here we go. All right. Please load. Still a minute remaining. We should be okay. I just want to show you what happens to the order book. We'll just watch it just go thin. There we go. Order book's thinning out. See what happens. So we're gonna get the move because everything that was within the order book there just gone. There we go. Off we go. Pump, pump. Okay. That's just what happens every time. Because it wasn't a move down. There we go. New highs on the day. On the ES. There's the bids and the order book's filled back in again. Yeah. Okay, new highs. Pumpy, pumpy. That was fun. Bitcoin getting a bit of a move as well. Of course it was going to be up. Like, when is it not? And if I refresh this, it's coming as expected. So FOMC, of course they're not going to cut right now, and they're obviously not going to hike anymore. So where's our fun? The liquidity did drop, absolutely. So yeah, new highs. NASDAQ hasn't taken the highs, but ES has. But yeah, NASDAQ all-time highs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bitcoin just very I mean, barely even saw any increase in volume there. Like 1 minute volume. It's not very much, right? Come on, previous week EQ is just above us. Let's go. Let's go. We've got these highs over here. We want to see these taken. We're essentially like, here's your little range. So now that we broke out of this, these are the highs we want to see taken. Because that was that first range that we had. So if we can come back up here, that'd be lovely. I do think we're probably getting this. Gonna see this move higher. Let's see if we can carry on. I'm not going to be taking profit on anything yet because I've got higher targets, just letting it do its thing. Yeah, delirium, little trade like yesterday. I didn't quite realize I'd done three contracts on 3 accounts. I was a little bit DJing yesterday, but it worked out nicely. How's ETH doing? Yeah, a little bit of a move. ETH's doing okay. Again, breaking through, so Ethereum's at this range value area high now as well. And I guess realistically, we're just looking for this to clear these highs over here. I mean, it'd be nice if we can do this on the stream. The problem with FOMC is like, okay, yeah, often you can fade that first move. But we didn't really get a move down because of it, and I was anticipating it would result in a pump. But like we saw yesterday, we at least got, I need to take this on. At least we got that move into VWAP before we took the highs. We came down a bit more, had a little seek lower, and then it launched. This just looks like it, I don't know. Let's see. It might retrace. I wouldn't want to be shorting this though. There's a lot of shorts that are going to be offside right now. because you've essentially, like, within a few seconds, like, go to a 1 minute candle. Within a minute, anyone who's short for the entire day, this is the whole day. This goes back, I know we're only seeing the New York session here, but you go to electronic and you go for what has happened through the entire day. Every single one of those short positions is trapped now. Every single one of them. We're at new highs of the day, and that happened within a minute. And we went from lows, went from value area low. We were what, like a few dollars off of the low to taking the highs within a few minutes. So I would be very surprised if this does immediately pull back, because you're going to get shorts covering. You're going to get, like, yeah, see, we're still pushing higher. Bitcoin's still pushing higher as well. So yeah, I think this is kind of what we wanted to see, kind of what we'd anticipated, right? And look, so within the space of, so that's a 100 point move up within how many minutes since FOMC? 6 minutes. You did, yeah. This could actually be, this could be a new all-time highs during the stream. Come on, NASDAQ, let's do it. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We want new all-time highs. Just get there. Just, that's all you gotta do. It's right there. It's right there. This is from November 2021. This is 4 years. No, what am I talking about? 4 years? not even 3 years. It's a couple of years. 4 years. 21, 22, 23. I'm already thinking we're in 2024. Like at the end of 2024 or something. We're still in 2023. It's not a new year yet. 4 years, guys! Feels like it. It feels like it was 4 years ago that we were in our last bull run. Is Bitcoin going to make a new all-time high on this stream as well? I should do a marathon stream until Bitcoin hits new all-time highs. I would be, oh my god, that would be. Imagine if I streamed until Bitcoin hits new all-time highs and I was on my treadmill for the entire time. Do you reckon that would even be possible? Could any human do that? Like that I don't know what I'm talking about. I've lost it. Did you take this bet on 25k Bitcoin? Did I get a response on that? I would be tempted. Who was it that posted about this? So there was someone on Twitter, I saw this yesterday. So somebody posted on Twitter that they want to bet 100k that Bitcoin will see 30k again, and 50k that Bitcoin will see 25k again. Now I don't want to go for the 30k bet because I do think that can happen. But 25, I don't know. I don't think 25k Bitcoin is going to happen, so I would be quite happy to take that bet. And if I win the bet, I will, what will I do with it? I'll give it to charity or something like that. We'll find a nice charity. But I need to find the guy who did it and see if he's actually willing to take me up on that. it's kind of like I don't feel confident, like massively confident, because we could. I mean, there's nothing. I think we could go down as low as like 22, 23 if we fail quite soon. But if this goes any higher, if let's say we go and take out the previous year high, I just think that's too far down. I just think 25k, looking at a 50% correction within a bull market, I don't know. I'd say 30k absolutely fine. From here, like if we don't continue higher, yes, I'll probably lose that bet, but yeah. Can you draw how you see BTC unfolding until New Year? Yeah. Like, I don't know, obviously. What I think is probably quite likely that we see now, and let's just zoom in on this, is that there's your previous year high. Let me just go to our yearly level, and let's just mark that. That's if I was to just, here we go. Okay, I'll draw it on a chart, something rough. We're kind of through that anchor view up now. We don't need that there anymore. This chart's a bit out of date, but this takes us up until the end of the month. 1 hour chart. There we go. So you got up until 2024, that's at the end here. I think probably a move back up to the POC, and not any higher than that at this stage. Consolidation, drop back down, take the highs, range here for a little bit. Maybe we come down and take that low again. Christmas time, relax, fill in this low volume area. Around about Christmas, we come up to the yearly, we take that, pull back, we possibly come and take the yearly high. And this is what's going to be our narrative as we go towards the end of the month. Like, are we going to engulf this previous year candle? Are we going to close above the top of the wick? Are we just going to close above the top of the candle body? And I think we'll probably just be chopping around here as we start 2024. Now that's like, the longer you forecast into the future, the like for every one of those lines, it becomes less and less and less and less and less likely. But I think what we're looking at now is a move up to the point of control. I then think we're going to find that this is mad. Like, as a trader, you can't really do this shit. I'd then like to see this area filled out, that low volume area filled out. We see that quite often. So we'll start to form a range around here over Christmas time, probably taking liquidity on either side, but ultimately turning this double distribution that we have so far with these two butt cheeks, making that into one big round bum. And then we just look at that final move up before the end of the year. Something along those lines. Screenshot the squiggle. I'll copy it. I'll put it into something somewhere. Let me just save this image. Just in case. Download image. There we go. Now we'll get rid of this. What are people saying? CME gap at 19.3k for sure, in my opinion. At some point, though, not going to go capo. There's quite a lot of gaps. There's quite a lot of CME gaps. But I don't really think it's a... Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Alex. I don't know if I'm usually right. So often the squigglies, it's quite easy to like anticipate what the market's doing, but what we're here to do is to trade it. So we know, like, if it does something along the lines of what I just drew, then there'll be opportunities to trade. We know where that point of control is. We know where there's going to be opportunities. If we drag this one out, now that we're through here, we drag this back, looking at this as a bigger range now. I think we're probably looking at a move towards that POC. That's where our weekly open is. That's where I'd happily take a short position again. At the very least as a hedge. And then you're looking at something along those lines. But there's trades to... If we do get this move, then there's going to be trades that will happen here. So certainly be taking profit on early longs if we do go back up to 44k. Or close to that. 50k in May. Yeah, I remember that. We had big open interest wipes last 2 Decembers. I mean, yeah. I remember the 2020 December was crazy. That was a lot of fun. What has happened the last 2 Decembers? I don't really know. I remember 2020 December. Like, who could forget that? That was just the almighty melt up. December 2020 was like absolutely insane. December 21. Yeah, that big wiped out a lot of the market early on in December. Massive liquidations. Kind of the end of the bull market, that was. I think I was trying to long this at the time. 56k. Last year, we all know what happened last year in December. That was FTX. I mean, FTX had already happened. That was November. But just mass exodus from the entire market. And we start off this year, and then, yeah. 100k. 100 and what do you think for the next bull run? I think Bitcoin will struggle above 120, 130. We're gonna see like targets that are saying like, because we've done, let's go log. Let's just look at a log chart for a moment. And we'll see people predicting like stuff like this, won't we? Where there's this channel, and if this continues, something around here, because we do have this log channel. Takes you into next year 200,000. I do reckon we'll probably stall out around about that 120, 130, and it will just be a case of like so many people will look to short 100k or look to sell 100k, and it will be a similar situation to what we've seen quite recently, where you can just continue to push through it, because all of this profit taking that we've seen, the market still absorbs it, still pushes higher, still pushes higher, still pushes higher, and we'll get people bullish again just before a bigger drop. So it's like everyone's kind of taking all their profits, and then the market leaves them behind, does another couple of waves beyond that, then everyone gets back in, piles back in, thinking, oh my god, why did I sell down here? How stupid. And they try and get back into the market, and then they're like, psych, and then it drops. So if we see like 100k Bitcoin, I would imagine we'll probably see some similar situation around there. I don't think it's going to be as simple as like, oh, look, here's 100K. And then it just goes boom and drops. I think we'll probably see like, there's 100K. You chop around it for a while. You continue higher. And then once everyone's like bullish, being like, oh my God, we're going to go 220K. Super cycle. And all of that, then we'll drop afterwards. You DCA'd into crypto like the day before the FTX crash. That is like, wow, what timing. The short squeezes count as a store of value. Counts as a store of my value because when we short squeeze, my value goes up. My portfolio value goes up. My reputational value, actually no, my reputational value probably gets damaged because I laugh at everybody who is short, which is probably a really bad thing to do. As a trader that trades in both directions, I shouldn't laugh at people who are short. But it's more fun. I like it when the market goes up. It makes me happy, even though I trade it in both directions. I'm short, like I am in short positions right now. I'm short FTT because fuck that. Why did FTT go up? So I shorted this. This is my short position on FTT. So if I get squeezed out of this, everyone can laugh at me. Feel free to laugh at me. But well, let's like actually like honestly, let's just dump this back down to 0. Exit scamming, stupid piece of shit. SFP of the highs, come back into a 4-hour AB, golden pocket, dump it. Yeah. So everything else will bar up and FTT can bar down, please, thank you. Are you expecting a big drop before halving or not? I wouldn't say a big drop. Is stuff moving still? We're still moving up towards that all-time high. Like, could we actually get this? This could happen. This could happen during this stream. Like, why would... How long do we have left of... Would it really make sense, if it's this close now, not to do it during this session? We have until 9 PM. That is plenty of time. That is plenty of time to get to all-time high. All it's got to do is that. Whoop. There. Follow that line. We've seen trends much steeper than that. Like every single day this week, we've seen trends much steeper than that. After news. News yesterday. There you go. That'll take us to all-time highs in time. This little trend here, that'll take us to all-time highs in time. The Apple must be pumping. So, new all-time highs Apple? Nearly. Google? No. Tesla down? What's causing this? Tesla. Oh, the Tesla chart looks great, by the way. Like, that chart looks great. Microsoft must be involved. What is causing this? Like, why are we so close to all-time highs? Because there's not... Meta? I know it's an index, but... The dollar looks great. Let's have a look. Oh, dollar. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, ouch. Look at that, just rolled over, just took this high. We were talking about this earlier, it just took this high, losing momentum. Send it, just dump it all the way down here, yeah. Like, just get it over and done with. Dollar's dead. Bring it back down here. It's the bear market for the dollar. There's your gap. You're talking about CME gaps. There's your gap. Right there. And the DXY back down at 91. Oh my god. I thought we'd just hit it then because I've got that little line. I was like, what? Okay. All right, nothing's happening anymore. Oh right, yeah, Justice. So you say, are you expecting a big drop before halving or not? So I wouldn't say like big drop as in something that ends in like a capitulation, like big bear market vibes kind of drop. But what I feel is slightly more likely before the next halving is just a period of like frustrating grind, crab market type of thing. Because we can look back at other cycles. I think the reason people are basing their thesis of yes, there's going to be a massive drop before the next halving is because it happened last time. Yeah, because we had the COVID crash in the middle of it. But if you actually look at what's happened during previous cycles, if we didn't have COVID crash, you can basically just get rid of this whole part of the chart. And what we'd seen is just a long drawn out sideways movement after this first rally. So you lose that, and then what you essentially had was just that long sideways reaccumulation before going higher. I think that's probably a bit more likely rather than the big drop. So a relatively measured pullback that just starts getting people fearful, starts making people be like, scares them. We'll have probably an alt season before then. It'll top out somewhere. We'll have the little alt season. Then everything, the alts will do their 70, 80, 90% retracements. But Bitcoin's chilling at around like a 20, 30% retracement or something like that, maybe. Because what we've seen previously, I think the halving before that was like around here where you had like a similar situation, right? Where it was just a small pullback, but then ultimately just continuation. But we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Every cycle's been very, very different to the previous. So, yeah. It's funny, I was thinking like, so the first time I ever bought Bitcoin, or the first correction I ever had, or I ever experienced on Bitcoin was this one here, which was the 5k to 3k drop. I'd been buying Bitcoin earlier, and I wasn't really like paying attention to it around here, but I started to become really interested, and this was like the first big correction I experienced. I think this is what got me into trading, because I can remember I sold Bitcoin at 3k thinking I could buy it back a lot lower. It immediately pumped on me. I was like, you know what, if we're going to break 3k, surely we're going to go lower, because so many people will sell and like everyone's going to panic, and it just went 3k and it just bounced. And I was like, what? I was sure I'd be able to buy it back lower. I sold it thinking, yeah, I can buy it lower. How stupid. And that's like, so many people when they start trading do stupid stuff like that. I did lots of stupid stuff like that. How could your brain like even think that that's a thing? Weird. Like, oh yeah, cool. We've just like pulled back like 40%. Oh, sell now. I can buy it even lower. Dumbass. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're not gonna get that NASDAQ all-time high before I finish this stream. Do we have the press conference starting? The press conference is starting now. Who's this blue guy? Why are you shilling shit coins on my stream? I will ban you. I do not care about your shitcoin. I mean, if you ask me to chart it, whatever it is, I'm gonna look it up. I'm not gonna show anyone on this stream, but let's look at how ridiculously stupid this project is that he's talking about. Titan X. Sounds gay. Titan X miner. Titan X virtual miners. I'm not going to say anything bad about it. It might be good. It might be legit. Anything else we want to look at? Anything else we want to chart, guys? Any recommendations? Any suggestions? Any what is this? Root. Yes. Go for root. I like root. I owe Odinson $100 because from the advent calendar yesterday I bought this. So I bought root when it was down here, and that was one of the ones that was suggested. We're up about 15% from that point. But actually, as a chart, it looks really good. It's one of those new tokens. I love new tokens. I like aping into new I love aping into new stuff just because it's more interesting to me. If it's something new and shiny, I'm like, I must have it. It's like I did with Pyth, like I've done with Zeph, like I've done with Big Time, like I've done with Tia, like I did with Aptos, like I've done with Arbitrum. Like I did with all sorts of stuff. So yeah, actually just generally the chart looks really good. So you have this like initial just range that was formed after the launch. VWAP holding really well from like its entire history. Resistance, 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 break, back test, and then you just put in this double bottom that was a little bit high. You come back in, you sweep those lows, so take those stops after everyone's like, oh my god, I gotta buy this, and they're placing their stops down here. You wipe them out, you hold that VWAP once again, and for me this is looking really good. I don't know too much about the project. I've done a bit of research into it, but I really like where this is at. I think being able to get in at 4 cents is going to look pretty good fairly soon. What's the market cap at right now? So I do need to thank those of you who have been talking about roots. Yeah, it is. I need to go on CoinGecko. Maybe they've got better. Oh no, I'm on CoinGecko. Maybe I need to go onto CoinMarketCap. CoinGecko don't have too much info on it. Smash the like button, yes, please do. please do smash the like button. Let's look at Root. The Root network. So this is, full disclosure, I have invested into this at 4 cents. Around about 4 cents. This is the project itself. It is here at a market cap of 50 million. It is number... Wow, okay, that's kind of low, right? 500 million fully diluted market cap. God, is this like outside? I thought this would have launched as like a really... Wow, this actually is a low cap. It doesn't really look like it. When you look at the website, it looks really pro, like really like professional and good. Why is it not working? I click on the website, it doesn't work. I don't know. Oh, like you can't even see what I'm talking about here. Why is it so like the scales are weird? Here we go. There we go. Now you can see it clearer. This is the Root network. Looks good. Rose was another one. So Cake. Cake suggested Rose during the trading room yesterday, which I really like. This can't be 2,300 coin market cap. It's got 50 million market cap. That surely takes it higher than that. I don't understand. I have to look into this a bit more. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, looks good. Rose was another one, wasn't it? Rose USDT. Oasis network. Ooh! What's Bitcoin just done? Oasis network, looking good. Just nicely back down, kind of low. I got into this a bit late, but what's Bitcoin done? Oh, is this just taking out the highs from this range, yeah? Oh, lovely. There we go. There's our highs. Bart it back up. Let's go. Come on. NASDAQ new all-time highs. We're so close. So close. What's going to happen first? Bitcoin to 43. Where did this dump start? Here. 43,300. Bitcoin to 43,300 or NASDAQ new all-time highs. What do we think? What are we going to get first? I do want to stay live until this happens, because surely it's going to happen. Because this is all like, come on, don't pull back. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on. ARB and Bonk. Bonk I had a while back. I didn't hold it for very long. I think it might have just been a trade actually. I don't know if I ever had spot Bonk. I probably should have had spot Bonk. Yeah, probably should have had spot Bonk. Definitely should have had, like, oh, this is back here. Yeah, I think I probably sold this at a loss. ARB. Yeah, Bonk, I don't know what to say about Bonk. It's just going. ARB USDT, I'm bullish on ARB. I think it's just the chart in general just looks fantastic, right? It's just a really nice, just steady accumulation for a new asset. It just looks really good. So yeah, Arbitrum, I'm holding a quite a lot, quite a lot of this. And this is one of those things. I'm bullish on the project in general, so it's one of those where you come back to this and like you've got a chart that one day is like, oh my god, look, it was down here once upon a time. So you look at what like Cass has done, where you have these ranges that form early on. Need to take this off of log. Go further back. Yeah, like Casper, when it was back here, I just feel like ARB's gonna look like this one day. ETH's taking range highs. Well, local range highs. Yes. Do I take any profit here? I am... yeah, maybe I do take some profit here. Basically, right now, I'm long. So my long positions, I said this earlier in the trading room. I've said it a few times over the past few days. IMX, ETH, OP, big time. OP I went back on today. I got stopped out on it previously. Big time, Pepe, meme, Bitcoin, Pyth. Pyth I'm a little bit underwater on. Everything else is in profit. And then I'm short Neo and I'm short FTT. Do you even look at market cap before you buy spot? Sometimes. Yeah, no, I do. I liked Root just because it was the chart that sold it on Roots. I was like, actually, that's the kind of chart that I'm just like, yeah, I'm going for it. Yeah. Come on, NASDAQ. We're gonna get our third alert of the stream. We had 3 alerts. We set 3 alerts for this stream. Bitcoin taking local range highs, Ethereum taking the local range highs, NASDAQ hitting an all-time high. We're gonna get all 3. We're gonna get 3 out of 3 for this stream, and we are in the money. Come on! I need a corkscrew. Even though we don't really care about NASDAQ. But we're here. We are here whilst the entire world is screaming, "Oh, it's a recession!" And we're about to hit new all-time highs on the NASDAQ. There it is. We're in the recession. New all-time highs on the NASDAQ. Fuck you, bears. This is gonna be like clipped everywhere. There's your recession, guys. Have you ever seen a recession that looks like a new all-time high? No. There it is. We did it. I mean, we don't really care, but that is a new all-time high for the tech industry. Shorts are dead. I mean, actually, this would be a fantastic short position to take. Do I short this? I am going to short all-time highs on the NASDAQ. I'm going to do it. Hold on. Where is this? I want to do this on an account that I'm not going to get completely destroyed on. I am... Ah! There we go. Just for the fun, I've shorted NASDAQ all-time highs. It's not letting me short it. Why does my order keep getting closed? I'm doing something wrong. Market. Okay, I'm in. I didn't think I was in. All right, back to normal. SFP invalidation, yeah. We'll see how this goes. But I have I have taken a short on the N key. And this is, we'll see if it can squeeze any higher. Are there that many people that are going to be aware that this is an all-time high? Because most of the like over leveraged dumb traders are not going to have this level on the chart. They're not going to look 2 years back. They're not really going to be that aware. So I don't know. It could play out. I'm not going to hold this for very long. I have been long today, so it's okay. If I take a loss, I take a loss. But I would just love to have that, like, there's my short above the all-time high. Getting that entry above that all-time high is just like, yep. An SFP of the SFP, yeah. I mean, this can keep going. I do think it keeps going. Look, Bitcoin's pumping. ES is pumping. That's a huge move. Ethereum's pumping. Everything's pumping. We've only got 40 likes on this video, so let's get this up. Let's try, like, can we please just like hit 50 likes without me having to tell everyone to make it hit 50 likes? It would make my job a lot easier if people just liked, hit the like button. Hasn't taken the high on Oanda. What does that mean? I don't know. I trade the CME. CME is the most liquid market, so I'll stick with that one. What have the Qs done? I doubt the Qs have made new highs. Yeah, we're still quite a long way off. So yeah, futures has taken all-time high. Qs, no. So like the actual ETF, nope. But futures has. I guess this is like Bitcoin hitting all-time highs on perps exchanges, but not on Coinbase, essentially. So yeah, we could still be seeing higher. But the thing is, like, if Bitcoin hit all-time highs on perps and then pulled back, like you could imagine that would happen. I'll give you 50 likes, but I can give you one. Thank you very much. If collectively everyone who hasn't liked the stream likes the stream, then we'll actually get to 50. That's kind of crazy. We've actually witnessed a new all-time high on the NASDAQ, on the NQ. It is a little bit slightly hard to believe, right? With how fearful everyone in the world is right now. I don't know. It's crazy. Raphael, HIP, low cap, still 7.5 million. Take a look. 100x potential easily. I mean, yeah, if it's only at 7.5 million and it's half decent, then why not? Is this just a WETH wrapped ETH, or does it have USDT? HIP, it does have USDT. Big gap. Ooh, gross. Ooh, I like. What is it? I like this. Let me look at it. Raphael, did you comment this on my tweet? Because if I do buy this, if you did comment it on my tweet, then you could win yourself $100 worth of this token. Or you could have won yourself $100 of this token. Watch out, here comes the hippo. El Hippo. I like this. This is the same thing, right? Yeah, it is the same thing. 7 million market cap. 7 million fully dilute. 97% circulating supply. That is really good. Watch out, here comes El Hippo. We're ready to launch the next big meme coin, and trust us, this hippo is big. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna buy some hippo. I don't use BitGet often, but I do have a BitGet portfolio, or I do have a BitGet because there's some things that BitGet's the only exchange degenerate enough to list some shit. I'm gonna buy some. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna buy some El Hippo. Let's watch the chart. Let's see if I've got enough liquidity to move this thing. Here we go. El Hippo. How much do I have? I don't have much in this wallet. This wallet is pretty much used up. I have Shrap and I have Optimus on here. I have $1,000 because I've already got Shrap and I've got Optimus, and I've taken some profit on Shrap, so I've got $1,000. I'm going to buy $1,000 worth of HIP. Let's see what happens if I buy $1,000 worth of HIP. Hip, 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 hooray! Trade, market buy, $1,000, buy. Yeah, that was me. That was me. I just did it. There's my buy hip. I'm immediately underwater, guys. That was me. I moved it. I moved the chart with my $1,000. I moved it 3%. Come on, anyone else gonna do it? Did I just buy 150 billion HIP tokens? Is that how many I just bought? Oh my god, yeah. I did. I have 97 billion HIP. So out of that 150 billion HIP tokens that were traded, I have 97.5 billion HIP tokens. Yeah! Alright, this has just got to go to $1. Everyone buy HIP, we're sending it to $1. This is going to be the new Dark Souls. Jay Casper's got Dark Souls, we've got HIP. Thank you, Raphael. If you tweet me, I'll send you $100 of this. If it's possible to transfer it. Can you do that? Does it have like a wallet? Can I transfer? Can I transfer HIP tokens to someone? Or maybe if I do it on like a DeFi protocol, or maybe I'll just send you 100 USDT. That's if it goes up. If it dumps, I'm not going to do it. If I make profit from this, I'll give you $100. Of HIP tokens. If this is a... What have I just bought? Alright, back to the serious stuff. I need to put this now on my alts watch list. Jeez. What have I done? HIP USDT. BitGet. Oh no, it's on Mexi as well. I can buy more. I can buy more of this because I've got a bigger Mexi portfolio. Right, let me put on the Mexi one. How much liquidity? Oh, this is going to look really bad. Is this pumped a lot already? Oh no, it's okay. Oh god. Oh dear. I thought we were here. I thought BitGet was the only exchange to have it. It's fine. It's fine. We're still gonna make some money from this. I'm just gonna look at this chart. This chart looks better to me. I'm relying on this chart to be the one that I like. Whoopsie. All right, I need to add that one. I need to remove that one. HIP. That is the chart that we're going for. I bought it here. Somewhere around there, right? Buy. See how this goes. ADA all-time high. What? No. ADA is not yearly. Nice. Yeah. ADA is doing all right. I don't have a bag of ADA this time around. I did for the last cycle, previous market cycle. Cardano was my biggest holding. So all through like 2018, 2019, 2020, I was accumulating Cardano ADA, and yeah, this is, I think, the one token like did better than anything else for me in the last. So I think I had like an average entry around about 3 cents, and it went to $3. So that was my 100x of the last cycle. This one's been Casper. I don't think I really like, if we're going from, yeah. We're both hippopotamuses now, Raphael. This better go up. This better go up. Are you in Algo at all? Yes, I am. Algo is one of the ones in my here. So these are the ones that I just kind of move in and out of on Coinbase. I have a little Coinbase portfolio of larger caps, and Algo is one of the ones that I have from that. This Muse thing has been. I'm waiting for QNT as well. I got QNT. I'm very bullish QNT. That did very well for me the previous cycle. I think it's going to do very well again. I've sold this True. I had some of that, sold that. Yeah, ADA made me most money. Also, it's rising fast this year. I think it might take a correction. FOMO too fast. Yeah, like, you never know. Like, the thing is, when we're in this kind of market, things can go a lot higher than you think, and they can also correct a lot more than what you think. I think I've done my thing with Cardano. It did very well for me the last cycle. I don't hold it this time, and I probably won't hold any for this whole cycle. It's not one of those that I feel particularly excited about. Like, you don't really see hype around the whole ecosystem. So for me, I'd rather hold some of the newer blockchains, because this is a layer 1, layer 2. I'd rather hold some of the newer stuff, the likes of Arbitrum, the likes of Root, the likes of Aptos, Sui, those kind of things. Loon C will go crazy. I don't know about that. I don't know. Anyway, my short's not going very well on NASDAQ here, so I'm probably going to close out of that. Whoops. But hey, I was long, so we're all good. Just giving back a tiny bit of what I had from earlier. I'm going to wrap it up here. And yeah, thank you everybody. Martin, pre-search. No, I don't. I've never heard of pre-search. Last one. Pre-USDT. I'll just go have a very, very quick look on the chart. I don't hold any of this. No, I don't know. This was around before the last cycle. I'm not like, if it's new, if something's new, I'll be interested in it. But because it's like already done its thing, I wouldn't go into something like this again. I prefer to go on to the new stuff where you don't really have any of this. But yeah, if it's legit and it goes back, you've got decent gains to be made from something like that. So fair. Anyway, cool. Thank you, everybody. This has been a good stream. We saw what we wanted to see. We've seen the pump. We've made some money. We've seen NASDAQ new all-time highs. Let's just see if Bitcoin can come back up. Weekly open, basically, is my target for this. So you've got weekly open, point of control. Yeah? This POC was actually right at the weekly open a minute ago. I mean, it was basically the same. If I move this, let's just make it 200 rows. It's not moving. Anyway, you get the idea. That's where we want to see this going. Let's see if we can get there. That's why. It was because it was on there. That's where we want it. This PAC. That's the target. Similar thing for ETH, right? So you drag this. I mean, ETH's not doing the same thing, but to that high volume node and back to the weekly open. So yeah, have a great day, everybody. Tomorrow I did have a live streams. So I normally do New York session live, but I do basically, my dogs have their groom tomorrow and are having their teeth cleaned. So I need to go out and I'm going to be, it's a dog grooming day. I've got to do the dogs, get them looking nice for Christmas. So I'll be away for this part of the day. It's the only day that they could do, and I'm probably going to have a haircut as well tomorrow. So yeah, time for me and the dogs to look all lovely tomorrow. I'll be around, but I'm not going to be around for the whole day. So yeah, have a great day. Have a great rest of the week. If I don't see you, crew, I'll be around as always. But yeah, AFK for a little bit tomorrow afternoon. So I will see